Okay, here we are, I think. Can't tell if it's recording or not, but there's the tower, and this is the baptistry. Okay, here we are. We're sitting next to the church we just went to, the cathedral. And here's Snooze and here's Nancy. And that's about as wide angle as I can get. There's Jer. Here, let's get him up close. There's Jer up close and personal. And down the road here, we got the street. And everybody just sitting on the stairs here. Here's Monte Carlo. This is one of the places I've always wanted to go. And we're here. And we have to take a tender in. And there's that private boat there. And this is what it looks like this morning. We're hoping to get a little bit of sun. But even if we don't, it's okay. Our ship is too big. We have to take a tender. Our ship is too big to pull into port. Oops, sorry.
So you know what he did? He got the idea to dress himself as a monk, sing for his friends. And they came knocking at the doors of Monaco and saying, you know, this type of, please, please, we are poor monks. They built a platform and then they go.
This is the coast of Monaco. Here's where the smaller yachts are. Okay, here we are at the palace of the Rainiers or Grimaldis in Monte Carlo. And this is from the square in front of the palace. Here's the changing of the guard.
Even offices behind you, for example, the golden symbol, the cycle is a symbol of the notaries. So a lot of lawyers, notaries are still in this town because at 15th century, 16th centuries they create a justice parliament. Parliament is the justice representative of King of France here in region because we are very far away from Paris, 800 kilometers. So it's around 9 hours driving, and in horse car perhaps 3 days. Okay? Wow. Yeah, it was long.
And here we are on the main street of Aix, AIX, and these guys we're having gelato, and here's a video. That's what the streets look like way down there, and this is what the main drag looks like. It's Cour de Mirabeau. Okay, we're leaving Toulon, France, and it's like I said, it was a Navy port, and we're going to be heading out into the Mediterranean, which is ahead of us here. And there's a little sailboat, and Nancy's waving to the sailboat. Wave, Nance. How about you, Jerry? How about you, Susie?
So, you're supposed to look that way.
This is what we have to put up with in the morning. I know it's tough, but somebody's got to do it. It's not focused, is it? There it is. We are at the southernmost part of Europe. It's Gibraltar, and we're at Europa Point, and there's a lighthouse out here, and a lot of people, of course, because we're on a tour. That's Morocco here, but we can't see it today, she said. There's the mosque, and there's the rock. We're on the top of the rock of Gibraltar, and this is the scenery. Spain over here. The ship is down there. Here's the gift shop and cafeteria.
Think about it, like every primate group, it's the females who are in charge. The females will stay with the family for the whole of their lives, but the males will move on to other families. Go up to somebody with a bank card, undo the zip and take €5 out. I want you to go in and actually buy it. But what this monkey is doing now, he's scanning all of us. He's looking to see if anybody has got anything in their pocket. I had a group like this, and somebody had some Tic Tacs in their pocket. Oh, yeah. They lost them. Yeah. It's like, how do I get out?
So what do they eat? Like,
well, they're fed twice a day. We have a macaque management team that comes and feeds them twice a day, and they're fed on fruit, vegetables, sweet potato, things like that, carrots. They're also fed on seeds, scattered, so they have to forage for them. So they are fed a well-balanced diet. Bananas, luckily, is not in the diet. Bananas, one was going to
Here's the runway in Gibraltar.
and it flew over us at 500 meters.
And if you notice, right in the center, there's a road.
Yeah, directly ahead of us is Spain. If you follow the road down, you'll come to a series of roads over the road. That is the Gibraltar customs, and then there's an arched one. That is the Spanish customs. All that line across there.
Okay, we're in Valencia, and this is like the 21st century. There's Jer, and we'll do a real quick pan here. Oops, I stepped in a hole.
Don't do that.
And this is what they call the lake. It's 1 meter deep lake. That big tall thing here is a bridge, and that's the spire for the bridge, and that's an auditorium. The thing that looks like a big fingernail there, that's an auditorium. So that's it for Valencia.
Fora del sepulcre, i no sabem on l'han posat. Llavors espera amb l'altre deixeble sortir cap al sepulcre. Corrien tots dos junts, però l'altre deixeble s'avançà i arribar primer al sepulcre. S'ajupí per mirar dintre i veié aplanat el llençol de mortellà, però no hi entrà. Darrere d'ell arribà Simó Pere, entrà al sepulcre i veié aplanat
de la seva resurrecció d'entre els morts. Pere i els altres deixebles que havien conviscut amb Jesús ens transmeten el que van veure, van sentir i van creure sobre el seu mestre. I concretament ens han transmès un testimoniatge de primera mà sobre la resurrecció del Senyor.
This is the ancient crypt, and it was unearthed, I think they said in 1987. And as you can see, there's still bones and skulls. There's a Colosseum.
There. It was the place of the town of the 11th century, which was destroyed in the 12th century. It was more easy for people to take the blocks of stones to be lower as a symbol and spread it all over the place.
Hey guys, what do you think about this Ayers or Hires? Do you like it?
It's here.
Yeah?
It's very nice. We like it a lot.
Okay. It is pretty nice. And this is the square. Oops, kind of looking into the sun there. But this is what the square looks like. It's quite nice. They put some umbrellas out here. Here she goes. She's stepping on the bull's nuts. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. And here they are standing in front of one of these gigantic pillars, columns that go all the way up to the ceiling. We're in the Duomo in Milan, and the church is just huge. There's Jerry taking his pictures. And I got the lens Denise gave me for Christmas on, or we couldn't get half of this in. Okay, here we are on top of the Duomo. Sue and Jerry and Nancy are down there someplace around where those binoculars are. And it's pretty amazing. We're right on top of the Basilica. And they're doing a little bit of construction down here. You can see they've replaced some stuff. And that's where the gold statue is of Mary that overlooks Milan. They told us about that earlier in our tour. This is the Michelangelo room.
On the four corners, one or sleeves or prisms, depending on the cabinet. No, these statues are unfinished. They were left unfinished because Michelangelo.
Mom in front of Trevi Fountain. Yeah, there you go. Very good. Well, hold on. Hold on. Okay, go do it. Sue, did you throw one?
Put your arm up in the air again.
Here we are again at Trevi Fountain. And I'm not going to screw it up this time, but there's the fountain. Here's the Jerry. And there's Sue and Nancy. Say hi, Sue and Nancy. They're not very impressive today. Okay, this is Trevi Fountain Square, I guess, or Piazza. And this is just what it looks like. And we're in front of a gelato store, Nancy's favorite pastime. This is we're out to dinner on our first night after getting off the ship. There's Jer. There's Snooze. And there's Nancy. Okay, this is Trevi Fountain at night. Step forward a little bit. Say hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
Hello. This is Trevi Fountain on Sue's birthday.
That's right.
He has a hard time remembering his wife's name. Okay, this is the Pantheon.
Originale quando viene anche la pavimentazione perciò il concetto è tutto dentro e possibilmente
There's the reflection of the sun coming through the oculus. The main door kind of screws up the... That's even better. Hope I'm not going too fast. There's a lot of people doing this here.
Ci sono gli estensori adesso, escursioni ci sono tutti quegli ascensori. Santa Maria dei Martiri.
There's the altar. And the altar, there's the thing above the altar. And going up, 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 up. We reach the Oculus once again. Here's some guy blowing bubbles with his bubble machine. Kids are loving it. Okay, here, as Jerry would say, is the Popolo. And I don't know whether that's the correct pronunciation or not, but it's a square here in Rome, a piazza. And there's Sue and Jerry. And there's the top of the piazza. And I hope this comes out. We're shooting into the sun a bit, but it's quite an expansive space. And this is our last day in Rome, April 25th, 2017. Here we're on top of the Castile, or the castle. There's Nance and Snooze. And this, we just passed the building I kind of wanted to see. And that's the Vatican there. And to go all the way around, this is where we came from. That's the top of the castle. And we're back to Nancy and Sue again. This is a Colosseum.
Una foto ese pasillo.
Santa Maria Maggiore.